The best thing I ever did for my trading was try to destroy my own strategies. While most traders protect their strategies, I attack mine. And the 5% that survive are the only ones I trade live. So in this video, I'm going to show you my parameter randomization process, how to run it, and exactly what a pass or fail looks like so you know which strategies are worth your real trading capital. This is the exact process my student Michael applied to pass phase 1 and phase 2 to get funded with a prop firm. So here is a strategy that I created and sent out to my students about 11 months ago. It's trading on the USD Japanese yen on the 4-hour time frame, and its unique ID up the top is 212184, and this is the backtest, which you can see here on the screen. Looks pretty nice over a span of about 14 years. It's not perfect. There's definitely months and months of drawdown periods. And here you can see the stats from 2011 up to May 2025. It's got a winning percentage of 45% and a return on drawdown ratio of 6.98 with a profit factor of 1.42 over 600 trades. But that's the backtest. We don't care about the backtest results. It's easy these days with AI to create an amazing looking backtest. What I'm going to do instead is open up the logic of this strategy so we can see for the long and short entry, it's symmetrical, it's using pivots, and for the exits, it's using the stochastic indicator with a level of 15 and 85. But the real question here is, are these settings robust? So what I went and did is I tried to break this strategy. The current values is 21, 65, and 3. But what if I went and changed them a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right? So let's go ahead and pick some random values. Instead of 21, let's test 18 and 24. Instead of 65, let's test 68. And instead of 3, let's test 4. This is the exact process I use to try to break my strategies to see if my strategy logic is super sensitive. I want to see if I change them a little bit, is this strategy going to fall over? Because the market is never going to be exactly the same. It might move in a similar way, but it will never be exactly the same. And here are the results if I had repeated the test 5 times. The dark blue line is the original equity chart of the strategy. And you can see there are other lines. Some are above the original and some are below the original. So the settings I've got is definitely not the best and the most profitable settings for this particular strategy. There are definitely more better settings if you wanted to optimize further. However, the reason I'm sticking with this strategy is because there are better results and there are worse results, which means the settings that I've chosen is about the middle, the average result. Most people make the mistake of trying to optimize and find the best settings for their strategy. In this case, it would mean the green line up the top here, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for an over-optimized best settings. I'm looking for settings that are stable, that's not going to fail if I change it a little bit. That's the true challenge of this test. Also notice that the other equity charts, they're all sort of close to the original. None of them are way down here. So if I ran this test and I saw a whole bunch of lines at the bottom here that are losing money, then that would mean this strategy is trash. The strategy is over-optimized and unlikely to work in live trading conditions. And this is a hard test. 95% of strategies will fail this test. 11 months later, and this strategy now has been trading on my live account for just under a year. Here are the results from June 2025 up to April 2026. We can see it's had 2 major drawdown periods in July and September 2025. And it had a really good 6 months where it just was making profits and higher highs. And now we're currently in a bit of a drawdown. Here are the stats since it went live. The winning percentage is actually 56%, which is a lot higher than what we saw in the original backtest results. And because this strategy is trading at the smallest lot size of 0.01, that's why we see the average loss is negative $5.90. However, the average win is much bigger at $11.56. And we've seen a total of 48 trades because this one does trade on the 4-hour time frame. It doesn't trade that frequently. But we have seen 3 months of consecutive profits, and then I saw one small month of loss, and then 5 months of consecutive profits, and now we are experiencing the first major drawdown in this strategy. But does that mean that this strategy is now broken? If we go back to the backtest, no. Seeing 2 months of consecutive losses is perfectly normal for this strategy. In 2023, I can see 4 months of consecutive losing months. So it's perfectly normal to see many months of drawdown for this particular strategy. That's why I have not taken it off my live account with just 2 months of losses. It is still trading here on my live account along with a whole bunch of other expert advisors. And we can see in the history tab, I can identify all these trades because they all have the same magic number 18184. And the first trade was back in the 3rd of June 2025. It's still chugging away, working hard for me while I'm out with the kids. I'm not staring at the screen for hours. When I use this process to try and break my strategies, on average, about 5% of them pass and 95 of them will fail. But this is one of the key tests that I perform on all my strategies before they even hit my live account, and something I really emphasize to the students in my strategy development workflow. And this is just one of the strategies that I'm trading on this account. So watch this video where I show you the stats of all the strategies that I'm trading combined over the past 11 months.